Hey, what up? Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. How you doing? What's up, Dan? Good morning. Congrats on finally getting the MFFU live account. Well done. Alistair, what's up? What's up? Good afternoon to you. Timothy, yo. Olivier, how you doing? Kevin, what up? F Enemy, hello. Eddie, good morning. Pratik, how you doing? Good morning. Cypher, what up? Miguel, good morning. Grizz, how you doing? Jade Fath, what up? Good morning. Had a bit of a ripper overnight. Why? I mean, who cares at this point? So Nasdaq's gonna open up probably around 0.8%, something like that. So, I mean, all-time highs are in sight. You use Motivate because of Mac, right? ATAS announced Mac version finally. Nice. Glad to see more companies coming on board. What is it, 2005? And they're like, no one uses a Mac. No. A lot of people use Macs. But yeah, I mean, I still use Motivate. I'm on my PC now here, but I still like Motivate. So I already paid for it, so I don't really feel like getting anything different. It's a solid platform. Wookie, what up? Good morning. Dan, did you ever play Battlefield? I think I did. I think when I got my Xbox One, it came with Battlefield, and I only played it a few times, but it was really fun. I think I saw like a little commercial, some trailer or something, or some ad for the new Battlefield. It looked fun. How much to subscribe to Motorwave? They have different plans. I got the order flow version. It's kind of, it's kind of pricey. I did like the multiple payment option, so I think it was like maybe around $700 total. So it's a little pricey. Secured another pad on Top Step XFA. Good job, Dan. Crushing it. Motorwave is legit the cheapest in comparison to the others too. Oh, really? I mean, how much is Sierra Chart? Is that a monthly fee, or can you get it out, outright without paying extra? What's up, Andre? I'm close to payout on my funded features. I just need what do I need? I need to make like maybe $700 or something like that, and then I should have a payout. Yeah, right now my largest day accounts for 54% of my profit, and I can't have it exceed 40% of my profit. So if I make, I think I did the math yesterday, I think I need $2,800 balance in the account, then I can get a payout. So if I can make $700 today. Sierra's like $60 monthly. ATAS, Grunt Tower, 2K lifetime. Yeah, that's expensive. What's up, Thomas? How you doing? Market's open, by the way. Just a reminder, I won't be streaming tomorrow. My mom's in town, so we're gonna hang out instead of streaming. There's VWAP on ES there. If I traded the open, I mean, I would look for this to hold and then grab this long. A little basis support here on NASDAQ, so not a bad spot. If we can move away from here, scalp long, makes a lot of sense. Cypher, I don't know. We don't have a whole lot of plans. We're going to go see a concert and then past that, who knows? Jasper, you bought the new funding ticks. You have a 50K? You're going to full port it. It has no rules. All right, good luck. Nice, there you go. A nice hold on VWAP, and then that's a nice scalp long. I think it's really easy to hit a 1K daily loss limit going full port. Nice job, Dan. You're freaking crushing it, man. Really like that move off VWAP there and that hold on its previous all-time highs. That's why that line is still on my chart, is because, you know, still seems somewhat relevant. So that was a nice hold there while ES held VWAP. So really nice, you know, if you grab that tick to tick, you know, 12.5 points on ES is pretty solid. Do you have any puts on the horizon with August and September usually being bearish months? Yeah, it's true. I mentioned this yesterday, but right now the dips are still getting bought, right? So I was hoping for something to set up that would look good. So I definitely didn't want to see us reclaim, the 400s on NASDAQ. I was kind of hoping we kind of falter around 300. If we closed yesterday in the red like that and didn't gap up overnight, then I'm like, okay, I like, short side could be looking pretty good. But right now, just gotta Pete from One Option, he said this morning, he says, we are in plug your nose and buy territory, which I thought was really funny. And makes sense. It's just because, gapping up on, I don't see any really justifiable reason for this decent gap. It doesn't really make sense to me. So up is just the way we're going. So plug your nose and buy. ST trades, you've been short since 619 on NASDAQ this morning. Good luck. I think he's the only one not dropping. Yeah, I was leading, with the semiconductors. And it seems to be continuing here. Okay, higher NASDAQ goes. Yeah, Andre says, I agree, everything is getting bought up, but that just shows me that when the drop eventually comes, it'll be more aggressive than people anticipate. I would probably agree with that as well. Probably second half of August, early September. We shall see. Eddie, nice. Funding ticks payout secured. Gonna request 3,600 times 6 tonight. That's a great feeling, Eddie. I feel like you really are having a year, aren't you, man? That's awesome. GG's in chat for Eddie. That is a fatty. Always bopping when this song comes on. LOL. Yeah, I went off on this one. I was like, I'm just gonna do something fucking nuts here. Pretty nice rejection there. For this little uptrend of sorts to give way. Maybe there could be a good down move if we can break that. Eddie, do you mind sharing what you've done differently? You know, maybe this year as opposed to last year, or you know, with these accounts in particular, was there certain profit, certain points per trade you're targeting, certain risk reward, anything you want to share with the class? This 15 minutes gonna have sizable wick on it there. Gotcha, Eddie. Okay. Glad it's working for you. I like that little retest there. The 610s. Drop here would be pretty nice. Stops are generally 15 to 20 points. Just trying to take advantage of quick movements in NASDAQ to start the day. Nice, nice. All right, so at the lows here in NASDAQ, new lows on ES. It's a pretty clean move there. You know, it's too bad. I was thinking about shorting this, but I had a little PTSD from yesterday's VWAP short. Just got completely ran over. And so I was like, I think I'll wait. But yeah, that was pretty nice. Fairly tradable too, you know, with these you know, whenever we have this kind of like trend line like this that can be broken and then retested, and it's like plenty of time after we retested if we wanted to. If I wanted to get in short, I had plenty of time to do so. I'd just like 2 minutes. So that's, you know, that's what I mean. Fairly tradable in that regard. So that's nice. So if you up next, let's see if we can we'll do a little bid check here and see if we find some buyers that can continue this run higher. I think my long side target is 700, 23,700. So if we can probe lower, find some support, find some buyers, there'd be a really nice long trade potential. So I might wait for that. $6,400 on ES here. Like to see a rejection here and get it on down to VWAP. Don't reject. I still think it's a little early for the long idea that I wanted, so that's why I'm hoping that we keep working a little lower for a while. Wolf looks like you got in at overnight highs there for the short. Really nice. I like the overnight high sweep. I think we are going to move on down, hopefully through VWAP too. All right, we'll see what happens up here at 600. ES right by VWAP. Is this going to be the buy the dip? I was hoping for a little bit more downside before that. Here's what's TT. TikTok? Is that what kids are calling TikTok now? I mean, it's already such a short word. All right, there's this guy on TikTok named Will Easy. And he's trying to become a millionaire. He started with 1K and keeps going all in, doubling his money with blackjack. He's at 128K right now. That's wild. And you know what's so hard about that for me when I've done those like 0 to 10K challenge or whatever, is when you get a decent amount of money, it becomes a lot harder to want to go all in, because you're like, that was either I worked really hard for that or that was a massive string of luck, and to risk that all again, becomes harder and harder. But I mean, obviously he's only like three double ups away from a million, so it's cool. What's up, Rue? How you doing? So a pretty large hammer there on the 5 minute. What up, Froggy? How you doing? Still want to see more downside. I still want it. VWAP, or ES back on our VWAP there. We'll attempt to short that, honestly. Heading insider news about 60 FPS and when we can expect that to happen. Why would I move to 60 FPS when 30 is already causing me problems? When I get fiber gigabit, then when I get like massively crazy upload speeds, then I'll do 60 frames per second. What's up, Snow Leopard? How you doing? I don't know why fiber's missing from a lot of Chicago suburbs. I'm shorting this here. Just want a little bit more downside here. Doesn't even have to be new lows or anything. Oh, what the fuck was that? That was $100 of slippage there. That kind of sucked. Do you ever do options trade on specific stocks? Yeah, I took an AMD short yesterday on puts. Just a massive amount of buys there on ES. Almost 1,100. Lots. Stop was break even, but the buys came in and slippage cooked me. Yeah, that was kind of sucked. V2 just won. That sucks because, you know, I did want the long side is what I was looking for, but thought we needed a little bit longer to wait on it. I wanted us to move a little bit lower. And here we are at new highs on NASDAQ. ES lagging behind here. Well, we'll consider looking for a pullback to get long. Dan, you got smashed on a big candle. Almost lost 1 XFA after taking the payout. Second one was up 600 after taking the payout, however. So that one has a nice buffer already. Oof. This price action is a little dicey. So we had new high, new low, new high. What next? Another new low? It's a kangaroo pattern. What up, Jim? And this my long? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I said sucks that I was looking for longs, and I thought we needed more downside before I would grab it. So. All right. Don't really love this price action. This might be the pullback. Don't watch ES here. So look at this, divergence we've mentioned. ES just kind of sitting at VWAP. Nasdaq sitting at the highs of the day. 30 points off behind. Let's start by getting a measurement of the range. About 101 points here. If we work a little lower, I'm just gonna look for like around 600s for that area to hold. right, yes, at the lows, taking new lows there on the day. Let's see if I can hold here. I might like this for longs. All right, I'm gonna try it long here. What up, Lawrence? It's been a green month so far. It looks like I'm gonna get stopped here. All right, stopped out there. Let's see what actually happens at 600. 600. Slipping on through it. Okay. This is not really my favorite price action. He has hit some demand there. I haven't really been looking at Apple. I know some people took that. I just heard about people trading Apple the other day. I wasn't really watching it. Yeah, ES does look a little bit nicer. See if ES gets a bounce away from demand zone there. Nasdaq is done being dragged around. Yeah, this actually looks like a good long spot. We got the semiconductor index. Good retest of Tuesday's high. Chesterfield, what's up, buddy? I don't love 15-minute candles like that. It's pretty disgusting. So I'm not watching it as VIX. More closely tied to ES than NASDAQ, so it makes some sense that it's ticking higher. Is that yellow line VWAP? It's just not accurate because it's these web-based browsers often get VWAP screwed up to zoom out and zoom back in. So I'm really relying on the one in Motive Wave. Oh, what's up, Kevs? Watching from Tokyo. Nice. Hello. Well, I'm long again. This is where I tried the long earlier. My entry's a touch better. Gladys. Late subscribers, now how are you doing today?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good.
Trading wise, 2 trades. No. Is that max loss on that? All right, Rue, have a good time in Sweden. Daily loss limit? What's the daily loss limit on a My Fund of Futures starter account? I've gone to 1230. Did it really go? Is it $1,000? Because I've gone $230 past that. Oh, it's 1200. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. It's too hard for me to keep track of all the different ones. All right, it's daily loss limit there. That sucks. First red day since the 30th on My Fund of Futures. Pretty shitty movement here in NASDAQ. Still looking for us to get a little lift off here from the demand zone on ES. Still think I'm right that along with new highs to 700 is good. Obviously, gotta get the entry right and the timing right. It's just kind of gross consolidation. Sucks being, one day, if today had gone well, it's a payout. Instead, it's a large step backwards, which is frustrating. Makes sense, we're kind of in the supply zone. Not the way I draw it, dude. ES is sitting in a demand zone, 3-hour demand zone. Carmen hasn't taken any trades today. Yeah, I know zooming out helps to see the bigger picture. Yes. Thank you. Yeah, SPY could be going for that gap fill. Here's VWAP on NAS. PDH incoming right here on ES. It's not only I have a bad trading day today. No, you can assume any given day that you're not alone. Any given day, there's going to be someone who had a bad trading day. But NASDAQ-wise, I don't really love this. Yes, was a bit cleaner. Very nice little leak lower there. New lows on NASDAQ finally. What's up, Ola? Good morning. This reminds me of my VWAP short yesterday again. Broke through it. Candle retest. So like when I got in yesterday, it was near the lows of the day as well. And I did not wait for the candle to close because a lot of times this is like what I see is we'll just wick retest it and then push lower. So if you wait for the candle to close, your entry is a lot lower, you know? So this is kind of why yesterday when we started wicking and rejecting VWAP, I got in short, just because it's a lot better entry than waiting for, if we get that nice down close, it's a lot better entry. But the other flip side of it being you didn't wait for confirmation and then you got run over when we, reverse. But, when I look at that trade in hindsight, yeah, it looks like a ugly trade because we ended up just reversing and putting in new highs. But in the moment, this is kind of the price action I'm looking for. It's a nice heavy close then, and then continuation down to my next target. So ES through PDH, retested on the next candle. Got the close price for yesterday coming up next, then overnight lows. VIX getting a rejection here. A little interesting. Buyers down here, don't be surprised if we get a big buy up if they hold. Maybe we can see it on the heat map here. See some larger orders starting to transact. Yeah, well, I already took a few trades. Daily loss limit on my funded futures. Pretty much wiped out yesterday's profit and then a little bit more. Have I read Best Loser Wins? Jasper, you must be new around here. No trades on Tradeify yet. Honestly, I feel hesitant to try another fucking long. Usually I'm one to be shorting this kind of stuff. still think we're in buy the dip mode. Or as I said, as Pete said earlier today, just plug your nose and buy. There's some more larger orders hitting there. Jasper, I gotta be honest, man. You're getting on my nerves a little bit. Just relax. We're all having a good time. Trying to anyway. Well, not a lot to do right now. Waiting to see if we can hold here, move away. If we break down again. See some orders hit. It's just not a lot of volume right now.
What's up, Mal? How you doing? Yeah, it is a retest of the opening range there. What'd you miss? 3 trades on my fund features, 3 stop outs. Daily loss limit on my fund features. Steven, no, these are 770s. 770s. When can you request a payout from Tradeify? I gotta hit the profit goal first. Let me pull that up. I don't remember. I'm a little bit away. Okay, I gotta make $3,000. Right now I'm only at like 800 something. So yeah, I got a ways to go. Oh, since you made 800 that one day, your target's like 4K. Oh. Yeah, well, okay, I guess just for the profit goal to begin with is 3,000. And then to meet the consistency rule, yeah, I guess it'd be 4,000. So, yeah, you know, it's a pretty strict consistency rule. I'll just aim for $800 every day. It's 40 points, man. All right. What are we doing here? Just been chopping for a while now. At the lows. Like one side to really show some aggression. Looks bear flaggy to me. The ES especially right there. Pretty bear flaggy. We are wicking into PDH. Maybe like 65s or something could be a target. I'm a little tempted to short this. Is it trade evade indicator called? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the volume profile. I don't know which one. How do I see which one this is? Is there a way to see which ones I have added to my chart? Honestly, I don't really know. Click the settings on the chart. Well, configure chart elements. I'm not good with trading view. Day volume profile, I think, is it. That's what I want to see. I want to see a little bit move higher first for the short. Have you ever thought about trying to wield your substantial influence to meet/interview Tom Hugard? I emailed him like last year. He never responded. I could try again. What did you write? I don't know. I was like, what's up, King? I don't know. I could look it up. If I can find it. I asked him if he just wanted to do like a collaboration of some kind, whether that's like joining me on a live stream or another kind of video. know how to write a decent email to get a response, but that one didn't work. Okay, there we go. There's some more interesting moves. It's moving fast. I'm trying to see if I can get an entry there. It's a little fast for me to get in. Yeah, I could hit him up in his chat. Do like a super chat. Careful. Always careful, man. This looks pretty good. I didn't really want to enter at the lows. It was a quick like 7.8 point drop. Shit. This is what I want to see, though. This is what I just missed it. I don't think I was locked in like I needed to be, but I want to see it pop higher. I think the rejection was just a little too fast. Kind of had to enter on that green candle, you know. What up, Evan? How you doing? I think that was a gap fill there on SPY. Maybe we can, maybe buyers can step up here. I'm about to have a massive migraine, Evan. Oh. The gap. Jake, no. He said, you seen those clips of homie getting on a crowded tube in London, pretending to vomit, and then grabbing a seat when everybody runs? Kind of hilarious. I haven't seen that. What's up, Parshav? Overnight low, 63, 64 on ES. A little sweep of that could be pretty good. This looks pretty trashy on NAS here. ES looks, again, ES has looked better all day. It might be the one. You have a good video idea, do a trading strategy talent show / showcase where you show off fans' strategy or something like that. Honestly, I think like if you think about it as an idea, sounds interesting. Think about it as like actually sitting down to watch a video. I think it'd be a dumpster fire. Stay on the short side here, I think. I wish I was positioned short. Excuse me. There's new lows on that. Yes. What's a dumpster fire? Dumpsters where trash goes. You know, it's trash on fire, so it's a hot mess. Yeah, that was the entry. 85 was a really good entry if you were really on top of it. Now it's kind of tough to get in. Yeah, it's bad. Dumpster fire is not good. What's a hot mess? I was waiting for that. Colloquial term for a Cybertruck. Where could one enter if one wanted to enter? I don't know. 77s? Seems a little... It's like 10 points of drop of stop loss. Ugh. You need to have levels on this chart if you're gonna look at it. Don't tell me what to do, Maul. Damn. We're pretty much at yesterday's close. It's right around here. Right here, 70 3/4. Like I know ballpark where it's at. I know overnight lows would be my target. Yesterday's high, we were chopping around it. I already mentioned that. Like I'm aware of these levels. You don't need to quiz me. Imagine if I sat down behind your desk and started quizzing you about stuff when you're just trying to do your own thing. It's fucking annoying. I need to be able to enter orders on Trade-Evate, and I want to look at the heat map. So that's what I'm doing. I know these things too, and I didn't have to fucking draw them on Trade-Evate. I've been talking about them all session. Come on. You have nightmares about that? Me standing, looking at your charts and asking where the pivot highs and low are. Oh man, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get on this. Looks good though. Shorts look really good. This gap up thing was bullshit. Why is every prop firm use Trade-Evate? It's probably easy and cheap. Is Apex Trade-Evate cheaper than Apex Rhythmic? No. Right? That was more expensive. Maul, you don't think we're going much lower without another breakout? Yeah, maybe. I kind of just wouldn't be surprised if we just keep leaking lower here. I would probably short a pop. Still got my sights set on overnight lows. Now we need to go sideways? Yeah, maybe so. EPS has been pretty steady in this drop. Grizz is here. He's probably just doing something stupid like working or something. Oh, there he is. We summoned him. My dog just jumped off the couch. I don't know why that sounded like a fart sound to you. That's weird. I mean, if I was going to fart, I have the mute button right in front of me. I'd probably be nice enough to do that. Probably. I don't know what bar 18 is, Mal, so I don't know. If I sold now and then the bull bar reversed down, I'm so confused. Where's the bull bar? I don't even see a bull bar. If I sold now, I'd probably just stop out at 76 or something. Just above this little swing. Nice drop there. Overnight lows incoming on ES. $300 lots transacted down there at the low, 63.66. Well, this may be curtains for me here. This would be my last stream for about 12 days. Wait, why? I'm going on a trip. Going on a trip.
Don't want to come down.
Yep.
Don't want to come down.
April Fool's isn't in August, Dan.
Don't want to come down.
Yeah. I'll be back and then, I'll get back on stream. I didn't approve of your PTO. It's not PTO. I ain't getting paid for this. I wish. I miss having PTO. I'm not going to be in the sun. Nope. Even something different. I'll tell you about it when I get back. So, if you're in Discord, I'll keep you apprised of my return. If you're not in the Discord, it's free. You can just hit exclamation Discord in chat and get a link to join. Thanks, Bar Shop. Appreciate it.
Don't want to come down. Don't want to come down.
Honestly, I think I'm picking a good time to go.
Don't want to come down.
And be off the charts, Rachel Galata Fitness, she clicked the thumbs up button because she's a real one. That's facts. Makem, no, I didn't. I'll tell you about it when I get back. I wouldn't say I need a break. I'm just kind of settling back into the grind of trading after taking most of July off. I've had pretty solid month so far. Today's my first red day. Just taking care of the doggos. We have a sitter. She's like a school teacher who's not in school, so she's gonna watch the boys. Grizz, you're getting worried that I keep going to get a colonoscopy. No, I'm good. Colon's doing good, I think. I don't think I would go on tilt from this price action today. I mean, the losses, they were just straight up. I don't think they're ever in the green, really. There's boom, loss, boom, loss, boom, loss. Like, that happens. And that's just like, okay, I'm not getting a good read on price action. It's not, whatever I'm doing is not working. I would be I'm more likely to tilt when, like, I'm in a trade and I get a nice move in my direction and it gets bought up really quick and I get stopped out of break even. Like, that kind of sometimes tilts me more than just straight up losses, because it makes me want to just try that trade again, like just be stubborn about it. Yeah, Jim, I'm not gonna mention where I'm going. It doesn't really matter, but I'll tell you when I get back. Am I going to jail? Yeah, I gotta go report. Gotta go do 10 days. I'm arrested for being too sexy. They don't like it. They get jealous. The cops. Looks like we did, yeah, like a tick from that overnight low level. I still think we sweep it, at least. I have to meet Grizz in small claims court and I haven't paid you for your services. Yeah, that's true. And you get paid so little that it is small claims eligible. What am I seeing what happens down here at 488 for our demand on NAS? Am I doing the 2026 calendar shoot? Well, that's highly classified. I can't confirm or deny its existence. Understand that these outside down bars have very little juice left in them. Well, I know what you mean with these like wicks, and it just keeps getting like it's mixed overlapping candles. So I know what you're saying. Yeah, are you traveling outside North America? Maybe. Let's just say I'll bring my passport. What is that? I don't even know. There we go. There's the push through 64s into 63, 62. Would have been really nice. Would have been really nice if I was really locked in there and pulled the trigger on that, you know, the 88 short on NAS or whatever the equivalent is. 75. It was a IBL retest. Opening range, initial balance retest. 75 there. So now we're getting a decent reaction from buyers off that level. Pop up higher would be good now. Maybe we can get back up to IBL, something like that. And then I would imagine top. Yeah, I agree, Mal. There's no point in selling low. That's why I didn't. Like, I really wanted this little sweep of overnight lows, but I missed my entry, so I just sat on the sidelines and watched it happen, which is, you know, not as fun, obviously. Just the way it goes sometimes. 305K subscriber special. That's bold of you to think I can get 5,000 subscribers anytime soon. I've been at 300,000 for 14 months. Part of the reason is I've only posted in the last like 12 months. I've only made, what, 4 videos? Dan, I gotta go to BVI and set up your. I don't even know what you're saying, Parsha. What's the BVI? Maybe if you don't spam your followers with 1,000 videos in a day, it would go up. I didn't know they'd all get notified just for putting a live stream public. I didn't really think about it. Oh, British Virgin Islands? Oh, okay. I mean, I'd probably just go to the American Virgin Islands. Because I'm American, baby. Are the Caymans part of British Virgin Islands, or are they? What are they part of? Ooh, are they their own thing? British Overseas Territories, the Caymans. Okay. It's funny, like no, I don't know anything about it as in terms of anything outside of like that's where people go to hide their money. That's literally like all I think of. Like my personal trainer was going on vacation to the Cayman Islands. I was like, oh, you're gonna go do some banking? Like I didn't even think people just go there for regular vacation. Okay, looking to see if we can get that pop up to IBL, if not more. I wouldn't be surprised if we just end up being a little choppy now going into the afternoon. Why always virgins? What about the British Slutty Islands? Jake asking the real questions that all of us are too embarrassed to ask. That's where Evan's vacations. The Slutty Islands. That's funny. Why are we not surprised, Evan? RV2, thank you. Have a good rest of your day, good weekend, good following week, yada yada. Trent, you made 10% on your live account today. Wow, nice job. I think I'm another trade. Well, I'm a little hesitant to want to trade now. I feel like the best of the move is done. Don't want to force anything either, considering, you know, I already had 3 red trades. Play Wordle. I actually loaded it up earlier today, and I did like 2 guesses, and I didn't. I was like, oh, seems like a little tricky, so I didn't finish it. So nice little pop. This is what I drew on the chart. I want to see IBL. We turned around just 2 ticks before IBL officially, and then back on lower. Short from 550 on NAS. That's a great short, Daniel. Very nicely done. That's 40 points in the bank. GG's, man. It's really good. Really good short. There's a move into 500. What do you base your key levels of? Just support and resistance. I use supply and demand. So notice the 4-hour here. It says 4HR. Far demand. I use previous all-time highs, other key swing highs, swing lows, etc. For sure. Overnight high, overnight low, previous day high, previous day low, things like that. Key psych levels like 500, even round numbers there on NASDAQ, for sure. Content is very good for a trader. Did you study a design-related subject at university? No. But I have another YouTube channel called Mango Street with my wife where we do photography and filmmaking videos. This is my second channel. We've been doing that for a very long time. And so, you know, I don't know. I just know my way around a camera and compositionally, things like that. I was a video editor for a long time. Marshall, you said you think you and all the mods have broken almost every rule you have in the Discord. We must get banished. Or the BBLs at the British Slutty Islands will come to you. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know what you're doing in the Discord. Doesn't seem like you've broken any rules. I'll kick you out if you want. Do I have an indicator for that, or do you do it manually? I have an indicator for the previous day high, previous day low, 60-minute high, 60-minute low, overnight high, overnight low. But everything else I just draw manually. But the ones that are just based on, you know, previous day's price action or overnight price action, those can be just an indicator. Maybe a little double bottom on ES. I don't know. I don't necessarily want to trade it though. Yeah, I don't really like a bunch of GIFs and memes in Discord, trading Discords, because I like it more focused. If they're in like general chat, I don't mind, but in the futures one, I like to keep it more just trading related. Yeah, I will say thank you for everyone that joined today. We're gonna do a quick round of time guesser before I head out of here. I will be back what I say on the 19th, something like that. So if you're gonna head out when I start playing time guesser, that's fine, but I'll be back on the 19th. If you want to come join then. We're just gonna crash out OBS like it did the other day. Here, we'll put it, where should we put this? Portugal, Lisbon. Okay. Is this like? There's some 70s sideburns. Is this the late 70s? Who feels more confident about 75 or 73? I mean, I'll go 75 because you were right on with Lisbon. Felt very confident. 74. Okay, very good. 9,900 points on that one. Pretty good. All right, Evan, sounds good. Yeah, you got it right on. Okay. Saudi Arabia? Afghanistan? That dude looks kind of American, doesn't he? Time of sunrise and sunset for me these days. Sunrise is probably like 6 something. Sunset's around 8 and a little after 8 maybe. Anyone have any better ideas? This flag has red and green on it. I don't remember what Pakistan's flag looks like. It's just a crescent, like the Islam thing. I don't think that's the Iraq flag. I think it's most similar to Afghanistan with red and green. So I think that's what I'm gonna go with. Kabul to 2020. Look at that location. It was 2021. I thought it might have something to do with the Taliban. Pretty good guess. Pretty good. Fujifilm. This looks like the 60s, maybe. We got a lot of English on these signs. Obviously Japan, because of Fujifilm. Yeah, no, it's not Japan. Steam bath. Is this like India? Okay, those guys don't look Indian. Somewhere Baharu. Is this America? With the kid one? No, it's not America. What does this sound like? Baharu. Photo with an F. It could definitely be Vietnam as far as I could tell. Southeast Asia, you know, Cambodia, Malaysia, somewhere down there. Vietnam. I would expect more characters I don't know how to pronounce. A single Asian character? You don't think this guy's Asian? You don't think these guys back there are Asian? They look Asian to me, but it could be... Those guys look Asian to me. Like Philippines. Yeah. I think right now, Philippines might be the best. Oh, I see. I got you, Parshov. Malaysia, I think, is reasonable for 64. I think Philippines is reasonable. That's a church. And Philippines, definitely a lot of Catholic influence there. So I think I'm gonna go Philippines. Yeah, I know, Parshav, but when you say characters, it could also mean people, so that's why I was confused. I kind of want to go outside of Manila. Macau? I don't know where that is, to be honest with you. I've heard of it, I don't know where it is. Oh, is that it right there? Is it spelled with an O there? Do you think they're Christian enough for that church? I don't know. But Philippines would definitely be Catholic, so. Oh, is Portuguese until 90s? Oh, okay. All right, cool. Let's try that. That sounds fun. Let's do 65. 64. 75. Ah, it was Indonesia. Okay. All right, we got killed on that one. It's worth a shot. Travebeck Sports House, Western Union, something Forex, King something Plaza, King Fahd. Fahd. It looks like Africa, I think, is a safe bet. Oh, it's Uganda. Boom. Sometimes you get something that's just like a layup, you know? I gotta remember where Uganda is. Don't judge. There it is. It's Kampala or something. Nile. Let's say Nile Coach Police. Maybe over here. Lisa or something. Or down here. Jinja. Thanks, Evan, for having my back while I do this. Trans-Nile link. I don't really know. This is how my backyard looked when we had the meetup in October. This is how it will look. Oh, okay. Who's bringing the umbrellas? All right, I don't really know. I'm not gonna waste too much time. Should I go south or north? That's the only question. I kind of go off the Nile there. Kampala? All this Nile talk, though, you know, I thought it'd be closer to the Nile. I think I'm gonna stay closer to the Nile. 2015 for cars? Okay. Usually what I find in a lot of other countries that aren't as like westernized is I'm like 10 years off, you know, when I see cars and stuff. It's like this looks like a Toyota Camry from like 2000. And so, you know, it could be something like 2010 or something. We see any phones? Hard to say. I'm not really seeing any phones. So I kind of want to go earlier. 2005. Oh, it's 2015. Ah, dang. Car shop. That was a good guess, man. You're right. 2015. And I was too far east. I was closer to the Nile. You said stay around. Was that the capital? So, all right. I'll listen to you next time. Sorry. Oh my gosh. What the hell? Biden with a cake on fire? It's because there's too many candles. Because he's old. It's pretty funny. I mean, is this the White House? Doesn't look that nice. The West Wing's where they do business and the East Wing's where they live, right? So, East Wing. That's your grandpa? This is Norway in 2019. It was his 90th birthday. That's funny. We'll do 2023. Spot on. Oh, he's in the West Wing. Okay. I thought he was in the East Wing. He says, turns out on your 146th birthday, you run out of space for candles. That's kind of funny. Missed 3 points on that one. That's about near perfect. I thought he'd be more in like the living quarters. I guess that makes sense. So we got smoked on that one round. Otherwise, it was a pretty good one. All right, guys, I'll be back on the 19th. That's the plan. Thank you all for hanging out. Hope you have a good Friday, good weekend, good rest of your next week. And, come hang out in the Discord, chat. You can do voice chat in there while I'm gone. I mean, go for it, And have a good one, and I'll see you guys when I get back. Later.